And we are back with the lovely, extraordinary actress, a drum roll, Elfina Luk. How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome
I'm happy to be back.
man.
Thank you so much
I'm
for having me
glad you
back.
came back. We had to wait for you to get your stuff done. This is how it works in the business, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind waiting for you to come back because I knew you had big things coming. And we definitely gonna do it because there's just no way that you haven't been working so hard in your career, man. And my first question is gonna be, how hard have you been working on your career?
You know, when I think about that, it's probably my whole life, really.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in the business for about 10 years. My mom, who's in the studio today, and my daughter.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Thanks for having them here,
This is
too.
awesome.
You know, when I asked her, I was like, did you know that I wanted to do this? She's like, well, you know, when you were little, you always used to make us laugh. So without even knowing it, I think I've been working at it my whole life without even consciously being aware of it. So, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's subconsciously saying you need to go and do this.
Yeah.
And you fit the mold, man.
It feels right. It feels right, you know?
That's awesome. Yeah. I like it because you do some good work, and I watched it. Now, has acting now become your full-time job?
See that little girl over there? You know.
Yes, I know.
You know, being a mother, there's nothing that is more full-time than that, no matter what. I mean, I love acting and I love doing this, and I'd like to say, yeah, this is what I'm doing. But, you know, I have a daughter, I have a family, and that's really the most important thing. So it's like making it all balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all about the balance.
Oh, for sure.
Most
And everything feeds everything else, right?
Exactly.
The artist, the mother, the wife.
Yeah. You know, you are the matriarch. Now, we have the trailer.
Yes.
From your
yes, we do.
Your show.
Yeah.
Now, what are we going to see?
Well, I was going to, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't want to give away too much. So I'm just going to say, you know, just let it speak for itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's see this right now.
爸，我在警察局，
是不是跟 Charles 有关？
他周末没回家，不过他们已经找到他了。
他们在哪里找到他的？
在林子里。Charlie 没了，他被人谋杀了。
One of the country's most successful land developers has 3 children, 2 of whom excel while 1 goes completely off the rails. I want to know what might have sent Charlie down that path.
This isn't your first time, is it?
The article makes it look like she's inexperienced.
This is too important for her to cut her teeth on, Dave. I don't want her going sideways on us.
You're the face of this investigation. You're the mouth, too. Just make sure you use an accent to make it all authentic.
I know what we are to you. People that look like you, but aren't you. People that you could have been, but you're not.
It is very, very aggressive. If you've discussed this with your partner.
There isn't anyone.
我们是一家人，你一直都是孤零零的，你不可能会了解。We all tried to help him. Some people just can't be helped.
We were heroin addicts, Detective. We don't make plans. Plans are too pretty. We got too many bumps and bruises.
这个家每个人都心怀怨气，但是没有一个人敢开口。
Secrets they help me keep, they're destroying me.
你想问我有没有伤害 Charlie？
我也不会是第一次了。
我想我们两个都是水洗不清。
我可没有不见得光的东西。
这家里的人没有一个是无辜的。
Charlie had something to hide, and you have something to hide. But you know what? It will come out.
Don't you ever tell me what I have to do!
You know, people who do this sort of thing, they don't stop. They can't. Not until they die, or somebody else does.
Wow. It's a drama.
It's a drama. Pretty intense.
What are you thinking when you see that?
Want to see that?
Yeah.
The rain, oh my God. We shot in the rain. It was so wet and cold that day. But it was here in Vancouver. It was a great day. And, you know, the production value of the weather here is just phenomenal.
Exactly.
That's
that rain made it.
Oh, yeah. You can't pay for that.
Yeah.
Well, you can pay for that, but.
Now, you're the lead character, man. Does that have any added pressure?
Well, it was, you know, it was an ensemble with the family and everyone.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think there's always pressure with any job, really, if you want to do a good job at it. Mm-hmm. So there's more material, there's more focus, and so I guess when it's on a bigger level, yeah, you do have to, I mean, I don't know about pressure. I think there's always going to be a little bit of pressure, but more material, you want to do a good job, so let's just get to it. Let's just focus on the work.
And do you prepare the same way for this role as you do for any other role? Or was there a difference in the preparation for this one?
There's definitely a difference in preparation for this one because I had to speak 3 different languages. So there's something about, you know, first, I mean, I spoke Cantonese at home growing up. And then with Mandarin, I had to work harder to get that. So it's about learning the lines, understanding what I'm saying, getting the tones right, and then bringing the character to the words.
Right.
So there was many layers of preparation that was for this, but I enjoyed every bit of it. I mean, there were moments where it was pretty rough, you know, in the hotel room, like, oh my God, you know. But overall, you know, I really loved the process of it, and it helped me discover a lot of things about the character and also about myself as well. So.
How emotionally attached were you when you were in the scenes? Where does that emotion come from is basically what I'm going to ask you.
Every part of my being and every experience, and, you know, using all parts of me. That's what I was saying earlier, you know, everything feeds one another, all the parts of my life. But there was a moment when I was back in Vancouver and I was talking to my husband, and I was like, you know, this talking about Anna, the character, and I was like, you know, this is someone's life, you know, I got to tell her story and I got to honor her. So at that level, there was an attachment to her where I really, really cared for her because I spent so much time, you know, learning about who she was, the part of the family, the relationships, you know, and all the things that she was hiding, all the secrets, and what motivates her, why is she doing this and why is she not doing this. So there's definitely a level of attachment to her in terms of really wanting to honor her and tell her story and do it justice.
You want to make it authentic. That's nice. It was nice. It was a good piece, man. And the show was, when is it going to come out?
Well, it's already airing.
Out, right?
Yeah, it's on Sundays at 10 p.m. On Omni, and we're already halfway through this first season. So, but you can catch up online.
There you go.
On omnitv.ca. So,
good.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna get to the On Da Grine question. And lots of people who are doing acting, they want a role like this. However, they are not getting anything. They go to auditions and they just don't get nothing. And seeing you come from where you came from to get a lead role like this, what can you tell these people who are struggling to inspire them to stay on the grind, to be where you are?
You know, I believe it was a director who told me once, you know, this industry is about endurance.
Right.
So, and I always say, you know, you got to kind of look at it like mutual funds. You can't look at it every day and at each audition. You really got to take a step back and look at all the progress and what have you done in the last, you know, how much have you grown as an actor, as an artist, as a person in the last, you know, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and look at it from there, because some years are going to be a bit slower than others, and that's going to be okay. So if you're feeling, and I feel like maybe I even said this last time, but work begets work, you know, make your own work, go write, go read, do whatever it takes to feel that artistic spirit alive in you, you know, and I'm working on a couple of other projects right now, writing, producing, just coming up with ideas and just being creative. And I think that's the most important thing, is just allow your art to just keep flowing.
Right. I was going to ask you if you wrote any, or even are you going to be producing anything on this show?
I'm not sure about this show. We're still waiting to hear if, you know, it's going to continue for a second season.
Yeah.
But I'm working on a couple of other projects with an old partner of mine, Ryan Cowie, and I'm really excited about that, and one on my own that I started a while back, but it's still in the early stages. Yeah. But, you know, that it takes time for things to develop. So it's in development, but it's so important for me when things are slow, you know, if I'm not auditioning as much or not as busy working on set, you know, I have a family, I have all these other things I'm doing, but, you know, I still need to be creating. So for me, I have to write. And even if it's just coming up with ideas or just throwing ideas back and forth and brainstorming and not even writing a script, but just being creative. You know, I think that's really, really important.
It is.
Just keep the juices flowing.
There you go.
And when the time comes and you're like, yeah, I'm ready. I've been doing this all along, you know?
There you go. So you're not waiting.
Exactly.
Now, you said you spoke Cantonese Mandarin. Now, you had 3 dialects you have to be working on.
Yeah.
Now, in the middle of the show, though, do you have to switch back and forth in the middle of each scene, or do you do one take for Cantonese, one take for Mandarin, and one take for English? Or was it just all 3 at the same time?
I think it was a mix of everything. There were some scenes where we would do it in both just to have the option. And in others, it was just moving. I would only speak to this other character in, you know, if it was my parents or something, I'd speak in Mandarin and then I'd switch it and speak in English. So there was definitely moving between the 3, which to me is not that foreign at home, and speaking with my mom and my daughter as well in all 3 dialects. But it was a good challenge. I got to say that.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually fully enjoyed it. Yeah, kept me on my toes.
Was there the chemistry when you got on set? Was it? Now, did you have to feel your way around, or was that chemistry already instant between your acting partners?
You know, everyone on this project was so amazing. The director, John Corbett, you know, every Steph Song, Simu Liu, Fiona Fu, Loretta Yu, everybody. I'm just like throwing names out there. But everyone, you know, everyone was in the same boat. It was a multilingual project, and everyone wanted to make sure we did it justice. So there was a lot of collaborative effort, making sure we rehearsed in the language. We understood, you know, there were times when, you know, we'd work with each other to like give, if it was in more difficult language, like more difficult Mandarin or whatever, knowing the cues for each other to, okay, that's, you know, I'm talking about this, or, you know, we all understand what we're saying, but helping each other out. So it's like a team effort, and it was amazing. And I have to give a strong shout out to Larry. He was a dialect coach in Toronto, and he was a massive, massive help, and I couldn't have done it without him. Yeah, very, very grateful.
Very grateful.
Yeah.
Now, what's next for you?
Like I said, working on a couple projects. One's a comedy, and I just don't want to talk too much about it, but I have another drama, a script that I'm writing. It's a personal one. Okay. It just came to me, and I've been working on that for a little while, and we're waiting to hear about season 2 for Blood and Water, so hopefully it's a go, and that'd be great.
What channel?
Sorry?
What channel does it come on again?
Omni TV.
What time?
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
On Sundays.
On Sundays.
So after the kids are gone to bed.
There you go.
Because it's dark subject matter. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Elfina Luk, I want to thank you for coming. When you have something else, you'll definitely come back.
Oh, always.
Good.
Always.
This is my girl, Elfina Luk. And you know you'll see her here many times, so make sure you look for her. I want to thank my man, Hindu V, for coming out. You know who I am. You know what time it is. If you think it's your time to shine, you need to get on the ground with your man Valentine, baby. Tweet me, Facebook me, Instagram me, do whatever you got to do to get at me. Make sure if you see Elfina Luk on the street, say hello to her. Go see, and make sure you catch Blood and Water, right?
Yeah.
Blood and Water?
Blood and Water.
Blood and Water. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.